Hey, YouTube. Y'all boy jump on here quick. Well, at least the one person who keeps jumping on here quickly. Who is this, Dorian? Go ahead and say hey in the chat. And also give me a thumbs up. Oh, y'all left. Y'all see I got the cereal in the background. Fruit Loops. I may be eating it because I did not cook. I did not cook anything for Thanksgiving. All right, I'm going to wait for a few more minutes, but I'm not going to make this long. It's going to be a very short message, so I should have just recorded it, but that dang phone, my phone is doesn't work. I've been trying to charge it all day, and I don't know if the little charging port thing is just too worn out at this point. I've tried like one, two, three different cords, even this Intuit wireless thing to charge this right here. Uh-oh. Even this thing right here, you just put it on the phone. That's not charging the phone. I was like, oh my God. It's always never fails. The minute the phone gets paid off, the phone got paid off, towards the end of September. And now it's like barely holding a charge. And now when I'm trying to charge it, it's not charging. So hopefully, I've got it on the charger now. So hopefully it will pick up a charge and start charging the port. But I was like, ain't this full of crap? And I switched over to Mint Mobile, tried to activate it. So I don't even know where I stand at this point. And I'm not trying to stay with T-Mobile and go with their, and upgrade a phone, because in actuality, you're really paying for the phone. There's no such thing as free. And when they say free, they want you to turn in your phone to upgrade. But you paid $1,000 something for a phone just to turn around and turn it in to get a so-called free phone, and then you paying an extra 38, 40 something dollars a month with your plan. So I was like, where is it that you're, getting for free? I know it says happy Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to y'all. I know y'all not going to be on here. And y'all probably enjoying your family holidays. And unfortunately, I'm here. I did work last night. I did some miraculously sure they had some overtime available. So I did work yesterday or last night from 10 p.m. till 5:30. And according to Amazon, if you work between now, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna have to go back and check. But it said it's supposed to be double time, but I don't know. Now we'll be coming to work tonight at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. till 6:30. And then the regular hours after that. Fridays and Saturday. So, but happy Thanksgiving to y'all. But let me tell you, you know what? I'm not even gonna mention it, because I don't understand. I'm not even shocked. I'm not even shocked with these crazy Negroes up there where I work at. But let me say this real briefly. So last night, I'm sitting here talking with someone, or whatever, and I'm talking to someone, and I made a brief mention about, you know, I never got my bonus, and things like that. So here come this dumb nigga. First of all, I wasn't even talking to him, but you know me, people say some stupid shit, and I'm like, this person said, well, Amazon, they tax my bonus from last year rate, this and that, or whatever, this and this and this and whatever. I was like, that's not true. What you're saying. Now that's all I said. I said, I worked at the IRS. That's not how it works. You know, if you got a bonus this year, it ain't based on tax last year. And all this kind of stupid stuff, dumb niggas. So anyway, so I said, okay, he didn't know what the hell he talking about. And so at that point, I wasn't even talking to him. You interjected in my conversation with someone else. And then I said, you know what? I'm gonna walk away. See, you didn't fucking want to listen. This dumb nigga went all crazy because I walked away. And then you're gonna try to insult me. Why the fuck you work at Amazon? You know what? Idiot. You know. And then he wanna talk about somebody um about age and all this kind of stuff. Then he went all crazy. I walked away. I'm walking away. And he come all up in my face. I said, you better get your head on my face for one thing. And I said, you lucky I ain't take one of these crates and cracked up inside his dumb stupid head. How you gonna walk looking all crazy, showing your ass drawers dirty, you know? And you fucking that, I mean, just went all, I said, you better get out of my face. Nobody was even talking to him. You supposed to be a water spider walking up and down delivering boxes and stuff at people's station, right? He went all berserk and crazy because I said, I ain't listening to you. I'm not listening to you. And I walked off. He went all crazy. Then he went to a bunch of other group of people. And she didn't listen. And just going, people looking at him like, what the hell's wrong with him? I looked at him. I said, he crazy, So, and this was almost towards the end of the evening, right? So I said, where's the manager at? So this Asian guy, he's supposed to be the so-called team lead or whatever. He came from Syracuse. So he wasn't really, he was like, well, can we all get along? He ain't say nothing. I said, you know what? I said, I don't know. He's just crazy. So then I left. I'm walking down the stairwell. This dumb nigga, he walking down behind me, right? And I'm like, so he saw me and I saw him as I was going down the stairwell. And then he was like, he like, the dumb nigga had a meltdown. Oh, like, this damn nigga fool. I said, you know what? He crazy. First of all, you got in my conversation when I'm talking to somebody, and then you come interjecting about your situation, and then when you speak of your situation, and I'm saying, no, that's not right. That's not true. So I hate when people make these, they just start talking all out of the way, and I was like, no, that ain't true. You talk about, the taxes and stuff. How you gonna sit here and then this dumb nigga gonna talk about, uh, uh, I got years ahead of me. You owed and all this stuff. I've got to get my associate degree and bachelor. You don't even got neither one. I said, how you lumping up an associate degree, bachelor degree? You ain't got neither one, and you look like you even got no high school diploma at that. So, I didn't even, I could have insulted this fool right there. I looked at him and shook my head. I said, he crazy. Then the other girl I was talking to, he just people just disrespectful. You know, they like, why are you working at Amazon? Man, nigga, why are you working at Amazon? Because number one, I'm leaving next week from Amazon. Or I'm going to go on a medical leave because I would tell you about what my medical follow up through was from yesterday with Forward. So anyway, I'm looking at him like shaking my head. He go crazy. I said, dumbass, and I'm like, you look like he looked like he ain't had nothing. He looked like he had nothing going on. So then I walk, I went out, I went to go to my car. First of all, I was looking for the car because I was like, dang, I came in here, like 10 o'clock that night. Didn't realize I had parked way further away from the building. So as I'm walking, I see this fool. He was standing on the passenger side outside, like standing up. I don't know what he was doing. I said, boy, I wish this nigga would come over here and try to do something crazy. I would shoot him straight in the face if I had a gun. But he would get, you know, bash his face in. I said, people are so crazy. It's like you come in my conversation, you say something, and then when you say something and I'm saying, no, that's not true, how the fuck you know? I'm like, I said, let me walk away because, first of all, you coming all up in my space and then you're going to follow me. Then you're going to follow me. Then you go to a whole group of people. You wait, you further down and you still flaring up. I mean, this nigga went ballistic. I was like, you crazy fool. Crazy fool. You making what? $15.85. And then you talking about, well, I got you. Man, nigga, shut up. That's why I hate fucking black folks in Atlanta. And I know this I'm supposed to be happy Thanksgiving in my video, but I always seem to vent. I know some of y'all probably listening. Girl, she always be complaining. She always be, you know what? That's why this is a vlog. That's exactly why this is a vlog. So I'm like, boy, I swear, and he went on to all the people just just going on crazy, talking loud. And she did. People looking at him like they even care. I'm sitting down there looking at him like laughing at his ass. I was like, shoot, I better not see this fool anymore ever again. Now, Wednesday, since I worked that night for overtime, and I was on the fourth floor. That's why I don't even go back on the fourth floor. I try to stay in my little second floor because every time you go to the third or fourth floor, for some reason, it's some dumb, crazy, cuckoo people. I go up there to the floor. You always come and encounter these. It's like, I don't know. And um, so I don't know if I don't give a damn what his schedule is, to be honest. So he's probably work a different shift. It just so happens I worked last night. So I ain't gonna see this fool again. But I said, dang, first of all, you came all up in my space, all up in my circle. And then when you say something outrageous, you say something dumb and you tell people, they act like they know it all. He's one of those, I don't know. I just think I ain't even gonna say millennials because at this point, I don't know what's wrong with these people. I don't know what's wrong with these black dumbass men in Atlanta or boys, because that's what they are. Grown men with boys' mindsets. And you just, first of all, you in my conversation, I'm talking to someone, then you say something stupid, and then I tell people, I don't give a fuck. Got a little bit of pocket change. Well, why you work here? You're not even a team. You can even be a team. Who wants to be a fucking team lead or anything else up in Amazon? You don't get paid no more money doing whatever. Trust me. I'm not destitute and I'm not desperate. Oh, I need my job at Amazon, and trying to pick up and work 60 hours a week, at 15.85. And then if you're lucky to get the extra shift differential, that's if you work Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. Otherwise, you know, I was like, boy, bye. He talking about that's why I'm gonna get my bachelor's. That's no, he didn't even went back. I'm gonna get my associate and bachelor's degree. I'm like, stupid. I was like, doggone dumb. I said, boy, bye. I'm working at Amazon, not because, oh, I'm so desperate, I ain't got no money. I'm working at Amazon, but a little bit of season is because for the insurance. That's the only reason. I only work at Amazon just enough to get the insurance until my health plan at Forward, which is a membership, started. That's the only reason. That is the only reason. I said, shoot, let me go ahead and work at Amazon just to get that insurance. And if I stay long enough, I will put in for maybe to take some free tuition. Otherwise, that's my only reason. And that little check do not pay nothing other than the insurance that I get to keep. And he talking all crazy. Dumbass. He's so dumb. People just, and then you're gonna be loud and talking about, and you can't even be retired because you can't work in Amazon, and you can't even, man, you got a way more years ahead of your stupid ass niggerish self, and you ain't gonna have nothing. He looked like he ain't got nothing anyway. Little Section 8 ghetto, Cicade, Section 8 housing bum. That's exactly what he was, a bum. Walking around here all, talking all crazy. You should have seen this fool. Just dumb. Then you're gonna come at me. Oh, now you're the police, right? I say you keep verbally assaulting me. Sometimes when I hear about some of these dumb Negroes get shot in the street, I be like, what did they say and what did they do to get shot? Because 99.9% of the time, when you see someone and I'm not talking about the innocent, the ones who just minding their own business. I'm talking about somebody loud ass talking trash niggas, hood rats. You know, I looked at him like, boy, you crazy. You didn't take your medicine or something. I'm sitting here talking to somebody, you interject and you talk about, well, I did it, and I was like, he just want to be heard. And then when you say, you know what, and you say I'm walk away from you and not listen. See, you ain't even fucking listening. First of all, I don't have to listen to you. Two, you're not that interesting. And three, you coming in my conversation. And then when I walk away from your ass and people, this people, he just went, this dumb nigga went all crazy. You know, dang, he ain't getting no attention in his life. I looked at that, I said, shoot. Then you better move. That's why now I figure why they got their cops be sitting in front of the building. They didn't come. I didn't see them last night. Now I can see why they out there. People be acting a dumb fool. I'm sitting here talking to somebody, and then you say something dumb or say something, and I said, no, that's not true. That's not how that works. That what? I mean, he just went crazy. Shit, ain't no one took your money, and I don't. Ooh, crazy. I don't know. People just oof. Then when I went to the gas station, I bumped into one of the ladies that she initially trained us, and we were, and I said, "Man, let me tell you what happened tonight." And I told her briefly what happened, and she was like, "What floor were you on?" I said, "The fourth floor." And I don't know. It's like the fourth floor seemed to have a bunch of devils. And then I had told her about the incident. People don't. I said, "I don't know. I don't like the fourth floor. I ain't going back up there." I told her who my manager was, and she was like, she kind of ready. She already knew. She already scooped it out. She said, "You going up there causing trouble?" I said, "Nope. I come in here, mind my business. You know, I'm just going do my little work." And I said, "People just talk to y'all kind of crazy." And then she said, and I told, she was like, this one girl, I'm doing to do my work, and she talking, you gotta do something about these crates. And I was looking, and I was like, kept on doing my work. First of all, if you don't talk to me or you don't say excuse me, this and that, can you do whatever, whatever. You're not gonna just randomly talk to me. You walk and you just randomly talking, and I'm gonna turn. You don't say excuse me. Can you please do the? You just gonna demand? And I looked, and I was like, what? And then you're gonna come there next. This dumb bitch manager. She go, people say they didn't like the way you talk to them. No, I don't like it. You're not gonna talk to me any kind of way. That's for sure. You got me in this hot stairwell talking about someone said they complain because they didn't like the way you talk to them. No, how are you talking to me? You don't just tell people bark about some crates. If you got an issue with the crates, then you need to do it yourself. What are you doing? Walking up and down? All they do is walking up and down, and then they ain't like the way somebody talk to them. Man, bye. And then she told me, she said, "Is this girl got this?" And she, I said, I didn't even know who she was talking about, but I said, probably so. And she said, people just said these people don't know how to talk to people. They don't know how to talk to people. That's why I said, you know what? Let me stay on that little second floor and deal with the Chris and the other um person in charge. And they was like, well, you supposed to really be on the third floor or the fourth floor and this and that. I said, I'm not. I told them, I said, no, I ain't going up there. I said I could stay right down here, do my work, and that's it. I could deal with the people I've been dealing with for the last couple of weeks, and I've been taking BTO anyway. Like I said, I take BTO just for to cover my insurance. I have a doctor's appointment Monday, so come Monday I'm going to the podiatrist because I missed the appointment Friday when I was supposed to have gone, but I didn't go. And then for the as for the doctor's appointment on the 30th, the follow up, I'll be going. The one at Emory up the street, I'll be following up with her. But see, I already had my lab work done with Forward, all the lab results and everything, and all the testing they did. They went over it. We went over it yesterday on the video conference, and I explained my situation about the medical necessity. Oops, no, no Fitbit. We're not taking a roll. I already walked. My Fitbit's telling me to let's take a roll. So anyway, so when I was speaking with the doctor at Forward and explained my situation about the neuropia and how my sugar levels were high, um, I guess when I took the blood work and stuff, she said that my levels were like 280, 286 that day, but I had fasted when they took the blood work, but they didn't take the AC1 let test. But it ain't gonna be no different. It ain't gonna change from the 14. So basically, the outcome of our discussion was I asked her, in her honest opinion, as a doctor, is it feasible for me to be working overnight? And she said no. She said she would not recommend that I continue working at night, overnight, doing what I'm doing on my feet all day and all night is not feasible. You know, so unless they're gonna have to accommodate me in a way where I can't be standing up on my feet for that long length of time overnight, especially overnight. So the 12 hours overnight from 6 p.m. till the next day is not, it's not working. It's not going to work. So I didn't put in. I did not put in my Well, one, the stupid phone is. I hope this thing is charging while I'm sitting here. It's in the other room. So I'm gonna go to work tonight because I'm supposed to be there at 10 from 10 p.m. and I'm gonna go to the second floor, back to where I was, and I'm gonna work from 10 to we're supposed to work from 10 to 6:30. I think it's 10 to 6:30. I don't understand it. I don't know. Hopefully, it's gonna get to the point where a lot of people, when it gets, this holiday season and stuff, when it gets close to Christmas, we'll see how many people will be going to work. But they, some people already kind of tired about, working. I can hear it because people saying, "Oh, they got VTO." Now all of a sudden, everybody wants VTO to be offered and to go home. So I think we'll see how it goes tonight. We'll see how it gauges tonight. So a lot of people may not come to work tonight, because in the holidays and stuff, people gonna use their unpaid time and stuff, and you can't take vacation, but you can take PTO. So a lot of people probably will be taking the time, and there'll be a sudden urge of they need people to come into work. Now, the people who worked the daytime today, whatever time they come in, 6:30, they left either at 2 o'clock or 2:30. So let me see. Yeah, they left. If you came in if they worked during the day, you basically left work at 2:30. And then the people who work in the evening time, the start time is 10 or it's going to be 10:30. So I don't know how much work was left over or whatever the case may be, but when I left at 5:30ish, at 5:30, um, there was work. Now I'm on the fourth floor. I can't say how much they had going on the other floor, the second floor, but I don't know if any. I don't know. I don't think any trucks or anything else will come in. So I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know if anything extra will come in. So I don't know. I'm hoping that whatever work that comes in and people starting at 10 o'clock that night or whatever, they'll have enough work, but not to the point where you working all the way till 6 o'clock. But usually you don't. Usually you don't work up it. I don't know. I've been taking VTO, so I won't know what the flow is in the evening. But if there's no work, put it this way: if there is no work or if it's not a whole lot of work to be done, then tonight, Thursday, is usually VTO. Any other week, it'll be VTO offered. But they ask people, "Oh, you want to go home?" Because I still get paid today for the holiday. We still get the holiday pay. So working today on a holiday is just extra pay. It's kind of like double time, I guess you could say. And that's it. I don't know. But anywho, that's how my last night went. You know, that's how last night went. But ooh, people, I don't know what's wrong with them. They just went crazy. They just crazy. I think a lot of these people, that's why when I be walking to the parking lot, I don't get it. How you walk to the parking lot? Why you smell weed? I could just walk and people just, they just sitting in the car and just, smoking weed and stuff. I'm like, and ain't no hookah either. I know weed smelling when I smell it. They smoking weed, and then it's just ugh. Then you come to work, come to work funky and stink on top of weed. What is it? Weed is a perfume or something? Is there something that I don't know? Did weed come up with a scent, a perfume, and people just spray it? You know? Do you do you do? I don't know. I sworn when I worked at Amazon, they took a drug test where you just take a swab and then I sworn it was a drug test. So um, I guess people kind of say, "Oh, let me apply for a job. I need a job," and then they don't smoke for a week, and I guess they turn around, hope and pray that they get through, and then they resume taking smoking weed again, and all the other little stupid percolates or whatever they be taking. But these people are a trip. They are a trip. If gas pricing was $3.15, and I would go right on back to Jefferson. I would go right back to where I was because I had no problems. It was peaceful. You know, people don't seem crazy. I'll work with a bunch of white folks any given day and be micromanaged. Not really, they don't even micromanage you. They just abide to the rules. That's all. They say no sitting down on the step. There's no sitting down on the step. Ain't no big deal. Shoot, I sat down on the step. I know you saw the sign that said no step. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Well, I said my feet was hurting. And at least you know, at least the manager I had, he was like, well, if you need to sit down, you could just sit on, not sit at the station because it's safety. And I understand that. I understand that. I mean, they don't get me wrong. They had their issues when I was over there with especially with that other Amcare boyish looking girl. Give me my license. Give me my license. I was like, people just always concerned about themselves. They give them a little job and all they do is concern and care about themselves. I said, ain't nobody ask you to treat, I don't ask nobody to treat for nothing. Just check my level so I know where I stand. And then if it's too hot, let me go home or whatever. You know? But anyways, so that's their recommendation is either one, my schedule need to be adjusted. I cannot work overnight. Now I think they'll probably let me work till maybe till midnight. I don't know. 11 o'clock, maybe. But at this point, I'm not gonna I think after today or tonight or this evening, I'm gonna go to work so I could get me a little extra with the holiday pay. And I think at that point, let me see. I could see if they'll do VTO Friday and Saturday. And if they do, I may try to work. I may try to work Friday and Saturday. Not all day. I know I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to work all 12 hours. I know that for sure. So what I'll do is I'll come to work those 2 days or whatever. Because if everybody comes to work, then they're already overstaffed and they're going to offer BTO. I know that for sure. They're going to offer the BTO because they already have more people. They got more stations. They have more people than they have stations. So if everyone shows up, or majority of people show up, they're going to see who's going to take it, who's going to take the bait, who's going to take the BTO. And most likely I will take it. Now, if it's less people, because, like I said, when the holidays coming around, a lot of people don't come to work. Certainly, people you've seen, they don't all of a sudden they like, "No, I'm taking this day off. I'm taking this." They try to put in vacation, and you months ago or prior to the freezing it, they'll be the ones who will take it and they probably be off, especially around this time. A lot of people probably took Thanksgiving Day and took the other 2 days. So we shall see. And Christmas, I know for sure when Christmas comes, I will probably be on medical leave. I will be on medical leave on Christmas on during the Christmas time because I'm supposed to be working at I'm supposed to be working Department of Education with Maximus. Remember that company, that contract, that federal company? Well, it's not a federal company. That um, company I worked for the CDC. They also got the contract for the Department of Education. So a couple of weeks ago, they had a Zoom meeting, and then I tentatively took it, but I said, okay, well, I'll take it. They're supposed to start December 27th, but I'll be working at Intuit TurboTax by then. Matter of fact, the manager I had last season, she's my manager again for this year. So I just got the email a couple of days ago. So in a couple of weeks, which is let me see here. So December the 10th, which is wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me look at this real quick. Oh goodness, that's 2 weeks from now. I didn't realize it was that close. So I will get my computer and everything. We have to set up the computers on we get paid for unboxing and stuff. So I chose our first meeting. Shoo, wait a minute. I didn't know it was that close. I guess it is. Next Friday's the 3rd, and then I'll get my equipment probably within that week. So next week I'll get my computer. I need to prepare my office, and then we have the training, 40 hours of training. So I have to complete it within 10 days for the refresher, and it's very intense too with these refresher training, and that's also part of my bonus. If I complete the first phase of the training and complete it on time, I finish the tax season, and I do the like that peak, whatever they call it, then you get the bonus. So, oh shoot, I didn't realize. I knew December 3rd was next week. I mean, I know December was next week, but when I'm looking at this, I was like, wait a minute. So in actuality, one, two. I go to the doctor too. I have a doctor's appointment on the 29th with the podiatrist and the 30th. And then I have my follow-up visits with Forward. And it's like this week was supposed to be my free week. I didn't have no generation or anything else to take. I'm supposed to be practicing my coding. I've been not really practicing. So, and then next, I only got like a whole week before I really go into this um, marathon. And yep, that's how that goes. So I'll be finished. Yep, Friday. I'll be going back to work Friday. Not next week Friday, but the week after. So I was like, dog. And yep, that's how that goes. Hey, Vicky. So I'll be going back to work with TurboTax in 2 weeks. And so far, I'm going to still keep that assignment with the Department of Education. That's basically working from home. And, that big thing about the student loans, that's it's going to be busy too. But I don't know if I'm going to take that job. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, but I'm waiting on something else to follow through. But anyway, that's a contract job, just like I'm on contract with Intuit TurboTax. But see, I could really work, make my own schedule. That's the good thing about it. And then, they looking to be very busy. They've been having a very recruitment. See, a lot of people is going to try to be doing their own taxes because I'm gonna tell y'all, it was $500, $500 with H&R Block at the Walmart, and you know how these prices been going up, 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 up. So a lot of people, they're gonna be like, I ain't got no money, they're gonna try to do it themselves because people talk about my tax people and my accountant and this and that. They ain't see a lot, they're gonna be charging. They're gonna be charging big time. Now, I already offered my services and things of that nature, so even I have to go up on my price. Now, I will keep it the price with my loyal customers that have, now I ain't had a whole lot. I only had like, one loyal person I do their taxes for, but I don't really, I'm not going to go up on some people, they know who they are. And even then, if it's a real simple return, I don't want to really charge them anything because it's not really, all I'm doing is really paying for the license, the software. The software ain't free, but um, if it's like one of those basic service, whatever, you could actually file your tax return and do your return yourselves. That's if you only inputting a W-2. I'm not talking about if you got a Schedule C and everything else. If you have extra forms, that's extra. And it ain't, and just like everything else is going up, these tax preparing companies are going to be going up. And let it be one of those places when you walk in and give them their paperwork, you're going to be paying. If you're a person who always rely on someone else to do your return, and you got a whole bunch of stuff and paperwork, expect to pay $500, just like everything else is in inflation. Just like everything else with inflation, do expect that. And also, if you are one of those people who thinking you could get an advance on your refund, those are basically banks that advances your refund. Because a lot of people are going to be like, I need my money now. They don't do those advances like they did. And those advances, they actually charge 20 something percent. So, as we know, a lot of these companies with the banks that it advances your refund, they don't advance all of it like they used to. And another thing, they would target people who was getting the earned income credit and the child tax credit. They already advanced that credit for the child tax credit. Like they was giving out for 4 months. That was already given out in advance. So a lot of people, they're going to be shocked and surprised as well. But that's a whole nother video. So I just came here to say happy Thanksgiving. Somehow or another, it turned into this big thing that happened with this fool at work. you sit here talking to other people and people come into conversation and then you say no, that's not true, and then they go ballistic. I don't know what's wrong with these crazy ass, dumbass Negroes. Crazy fool. But you better not come to me. If you know. But anywho, this video's been long enough that it needs to be. So Vicky, talk to you later. Happy Thanksgiving, and happy Thanksgiving, y'all.